One of 2019's most coveted sneakers is back in two more colorways. Let's take a closer look at the Nike Blazer by Sacai. What's going on, guys? You're watching Sneaker News on YouTube, and today we're taking a closer look at two upcoming colorways of the Sacai Nike Blazer. Before we show you all the details, just do us a quick favor, please hit that subscribe button and we'll get right into it. So as we mentioned earlier, the Sacai Nike Blazers as well as the Waffles were some of the year's most sought after sneakers. Upon the original release back in May for the two original colorways, the red, yellow, blue, and the two-tone blue, they were all raffle only kind of thing. You couldn't really buy them at retail. And of course, resale prices went up and down since then. Now that people have sort of learned from that first drop, it's a little bit more interesting to see what's going to happen with these two upcoming joints because they're a little bit more simpler, not as crazy looking. But before we show you all the details, again, we just want to go over the basics. The official release date for both is indeed October 10th, 2019, and the retail price is set for $140 US. Again, October 10th for $140, and they're both dropping on the same day. And like we mentioned before, these are most likely going to be all raffles only, so be sure to check the store list below in the description. We'll have it updated as regularly as possible. So as mentioned, there's two colorways dropping, and we're going to start with the black and wolf gray pair. That's the official colorway. If you notice on the upper, it's just nice smooth flat leather, and they went with a black swoosh above the gray. We kind of like how the black blends into the black base because there's a bit too much going on with the shoe as is, so it needs a little bit of simplicity somewhere. One of our favorite details is the actual lace collar. Most people think it's just a blazer on top of a blazer, but this sort of curvy lace collar is referencing possibly the Nike Terminator, which was another mid-1980s basketball shoe. We hope that shoe makes a bit of a comeback. But you could definitely see not only the differences in the shapes, but the colors sort of add to that whole, one on top of the other layered look, which was made really, really popular. And you can kind of even see Nike doing that with their inline models. There's that shoe, the Air Force One Shadow for women, that kind of looks like a Sacai quote-unquote inspiration. We don't really say rip-off, but it kind of is. The toe box here is the gray, so again, more of that contrast. That's the key to this shoe, is really high contrast. Even though the laces go white and gray. And let us know in the comments, do you guys wear it with both laces, or did you guys take one out and just go with the one? We're pretty interested in knowing how you guys wear them. Moving on up, we got the double layered tongue. And also in the back, you have that Nike Sacai logo. So again, pretty similar to the first drop. Again, it's just more of a color swap. Something interesting to note is that on the heel, where there's all these extra like midsole wraps on the honeycomb texture, the colors are a little bit different. On the actual midsole, it's just like a flat white. But the piece that extends all the way up to the Achilles, it's almost like a sail white. So I don't know if that was done by intent or if that's just by accident, who knows. But again, just something worth pointing out because the color sail, or this like slight off-white hue, doesn't really exist anywhere else. So now we're moving on to the white pair. The official colorway is white, wolf gray, and pure platinum. Pretty obviously see where the white and wolf gray work. You have the white leather swoosh above the wolf gray. Pure platinum, which is like a light gray. You can see that in the curvy lace collar. Even the laces are a mix of white and basically like a sail tone. It's a pretty unique choice there. We thought that it might be white and gray just like the black pair, but that's not the case. If you look on the medial side, again, much the same, and you can really see that they use like a cream off-white hue for that middle part of the extended heel cap. Again, we're not sure if that's done by design or if that's just by accident, who knows, but it's probably by design because the hue of that heel matches the color of the laces. But again, seeing these in person, these are probably gonna be super popular once again. Sacai Nike is probably shoe of the year. I mean, that's a pretty big statement considering the Travis Scott Jordan 1s dropped this year, but it's basically down to a Sacai collab or a Travis Scott collab. Let us know in the comments, who do you think the better collaborator was? Was it Travis Scott or was it Sacai? That's a pretty big debate, but again, I hope you guys enjoyed this very simple and straightforward look. The official release is again October 10th, and they're $140 a piece. Check the links below if you need to see a store list because we're gonna update them regularly. Let us know in the comments which of the two pairs you like better, and we'll see you in the next video.